3 ways to make a scrunchie. For the first method, stitch the long sides of the fabric together first to make a long tube. The second method creates a wide ring of fabric by attaching the short sides of the fabric together first. In the third method, we sew a ring hair tie into the fabric tube. Method 1. Fold the fabric in half lengthways, right sides together. Stitch along the raw edges, leaving 4 cm on either side. You now have a tube. To turn this inside out, insert a safety pin into one end of the tube and feed it through the tube until it comes out on the other side. Now you can stitch together the 2 short edges. Attach the safety pin to one end of the elastic and feed it through the tube. Hold on to the other end of the elastic band by pinching it between your pinky finger and your ring finger. Tie the 2 ends of the elastic together with a tight knot. Now you can stitch close the final gap using a ladder stitch. Start by pinning or clipping the gap closed. Thread a needle and make a knot in one end of the thread. Insert the needle from the inside of the scrunchie to hide the knot. Make a small stitch on one folded edge and then move across to the other folded edge, alternating sides as you stitch. Make a few finishing knots. Make a very small stitch and insert the needle into the loop of thread before pulling the stitch tight. To finish, insert the needle into the scrunchie, bring it up about 1 cm away, and then cut off the thread. Method 2. Fold the fabric in half widthways and stitch together the 2 short edges. You now have a very wide tube of fabric. Fold it flat so that you have 2 layers of fabric on top of each other, with the seam you just stitched going across the center of the bottom layer. Fold the 2 raw edges of the top layer towards each other. Then line up the 2 raw edges of the bottom layer. You will sew these together. Keep pulling the inner layer of fabric towards you and out of the tube as you sew. Leave a small gap for inserting the elastic. It's easy to turn this inside out and you don't need any tools. Insert the elastic and stitch the gap closed as in method 1. Method 3. Place the fabric in front of you, right side up. Put the hair tie on the corner of the fabric and then fold the fabric in half lengthways. Holding the raw edges in place, move the hair tie towards the folded edge. You will sew along the long raw edges while enclosing the hair tie within the tube. Start sewing a few centimeters down from the top to make sewing the short edges together easier at the end. Now fold the scrunchie inside out. Line up the 2 short raw edges and stitch together. All that's left to do now is to close the final gap with the ladder stitch. I hope this tutorial helped you find out the best way for you. Keep creating!